back to Twisted Koi. How we doing out there, cupcakes, ladies and gentlemen? And you, Achieva Koi India, I see you. New to the koi. From India, go check the guy out. He's got some wicked energy. Anyway, he went across to Indonesia to go and buy some koi. Bought an Achieva. Entered it in the Blitar Koi show that day and ended up getting best in class. So, fucking awesome one, Sid. Go and check him out. Tell him the Twisted One sent you. He will love it. Well, anyway, before we get into the ozone generator, I've got to do some scrapes because my New Forest Koi Farm female Shiro, she's blowing up like a balloon. And she's gone pinky, so not very happy. I mean, I thought she was carrying egg, but and they're loving life. He's going to have to go over there into that tank. Oh, my tea's getting cold. These are doing all right in here. But where's she gone? She's over there, look. So now she's pinked up, but I thought she was getting heavy with egg, but so yeah, time for some scraperoos, and it's all there ready. She's got to finish me cup of tea, but yeah, she's got me kerfuddled at the moment. And I've got to get the brush out because there's carrot, cooked carrot, mind, on the bottom. Well, they usually get the cooked cabbage, but I forgot that there was carrot in there as well. They've munched some of it, but they don't like carrot, but they do like cooked cabbage. They smash their shit out of it. And she was looking like that before the cabbage. So, and I'm also going to get the Tancho in the bowl so I can have a look at her as well. The only other one that's been showing any signs of any uppity is the Becco, so she'll be coming out and having a scrape as well. That scale seems to have gone down on the Soragoi. As for everything else, they're looking and doing absolutely dandy. Absolutely dandy. So yeah, I'll put you on the tripod while I'm doing my netting and bowling, and we'll go from there. Come on. Sweetheart, but you're going to have to go up so far again. There we go. Well, I tell you what, it's all good fun and games having these cameras that have got about 4 or 5 lenses, but when you're trying to take a picture down a fucking lens of a microscope, they're shit. I mean, I even got the old one out with 2 lenses, and that couldn't even fucking focus on it. Well, she'd riddled in flukes, so Skeggy's had a phone. That should be here quick, smart, you know, as I keep telling you guys out there, Skegness Pond Supplies for all your needs. And so yeah, that will explain why she's pinked up like a bear. But it doesn't explain why she's filling up on that back end. And yeah, that's got me stumped. I have sent a video to our Rick. So next job is I want to get the Tancho in the bowl so I can get a look through her. Look her over. I think there is a couple of old, very old loose scales there that I think can come away, but the hole itself is sealed over, so sweet as a nut on that one. Here's one of the little hackers that we're moving on. As soon as I turn the camera around, fucks off over there, but you've got all 3 of them there. You've got a big one and them 2 little ones. We'll be moving them on. And the big Matsuba and the Shisui. We've got to get the Shisui in the bowl to sort out that loose scale. Other than that, we're looking tickety-boo. Well, I say tickety-boo. Can you see that hole there in my Mind Your Own Business? That is where the rain has come down so hard and made the Mind Your Own Business so heavy, it's pulled away from the wall of the shower. So yeah, not sure if I'm going to lose that or not. But yeah, noticed that this morning. Oh fuck! I did go through the window and go across, and I did try pushing it back up, but yeah, it ain't going nowhere. So yeah, fingers crossed I don't end up having the whole lot pull fucking forwards. But right, let's put you down and let's get the Tancho in the bowl. No, you get in the fucking bowl. First things first, we will move the bowl over. Soaking yourself again. He's usually pretty good. There she is, hello girl. Tell you what guys, she's looking absolutely fucking awesome. Come here, sweet pig. You'll be surprised, come on, calm down again. You'll be surprised how many people have followed your progress, my darling. But that hole has filled up. Absolutely lovely. She's not going to have scales there, but that is coming along absolute great guns, and I am chuffed to bits. Look at that spot. So yeah, she's doing well, and I didn't even have to touch that scale. There it is, look. One there. what's left of the scale. That was hanging out, as was this one down here. No, can't grab it, my fingers have stopped working. But yeah, now the rest will start healing now that they've popped out fully. But yeah, absolutely over the moon with our progress. One more look, darling. There we go. Oh, and you've splashed the lens, look. Yep, chuffed a bit. She's doing absolutely grand. And while I'm wet and I've got the bowl out, I might as well get my photos and that done for the GKP on the Thursday, which is my best bargain I've ever bought. And in all honesty, the best bargain, oh, it's fucking tricking me everywhere. The best bargain I ever bought was my Kiyotsugi, because I bought that on eBay. It's an exclusively koi fish, it's a Japanese fish, but whether people just didn't see its potential or what, I was expecting it to go for 80 to 100 pounds at the time, and it was only a little toe sight. And I ended up paying more for the delivery than I did the fish. And it is an absolutely stunning Kiyotsugi. So yeah, gonna get her in the bowl. I can get her a separate video and some photos done, but I'll leave you running while I net her up. And I think her is a fucking him. And this is why I want to sort the female shearer out, because I want her to go with him next year. So yeah, here we go. Oh, he's put some size on. He has put some size on. Yamazaki Kiyotsugi. I originally wanted it to be a female, and I thought it was a female, but then we found out he's a male, so yeah. So I'm going to put you down for a minute so I can do a little bit of a video and a few photos, and I'll pick you back up in a bit. And here we have another love of mine. Utsuri's is one. The other is the Sagis, especially snower Sagis. Now, this is also a bargain, because I got this at last year's All England Koi Show. And it cost me, I think it was 15 quid from the Carpco. So it means it's a Yoshiki koi fish, but that don't mean fuck all to me. It's what the fish is itself that does me. I've also got in there my my Ginrin Sagi, and yeah, they're spinning around. So yeah, there's the little Ginrin Sagi. Beautiful red across the bottom, nice break in the middle, and then you've got that really nice dark grey Matsuba robin sitting there underneath that Ginrin. And then we come on to the snower Sagi, and as you can see, apart from one shimmy there, and a tiny little black dot on its mouth. I'd love to know what they used for the parents to create this, because yeah, this floats all my boats. So what you've got is you've got that beautiful Sagi red across the bottom, nice and symmetrical, but then the top is this beautiful pristine white. Now at some point in time we have got another one coming from Ricky at New Forest Koi, and that is a Ginrin snow Sagi, and yeah, I got witnesses to say how pretty that fish is. It really is. But this is the Ginrin that I got at the same time Gaz did. Beautiful red across the bottom. It's got beautiful little Ginrin to it. But yeah, I really do love these fish, and we're hoping to use the snow Sagi as a baseline for the twisted koi line. So, but yeah, here we go. And this time last year that snow Sagi was about that size, so it's definitely got a bit of the growth gene in it. I don't know if it's male or female yet, but yeah, cracking pair of Sagis. Come on, Sparkles, out you get, that's it. So yeah, that scrape's done, photo's done, videoing done. Hands are absolutely freezing, so I'm going to have to put you down for a minute so I can tidy up. Oh, he's being very well behaved, is our Lazarus. I tell you what, the penny on it is lovely. Got the Xanadine on there. Whoa, almost chucked you in. There we are. Tiny little bit of tabardine on them there. Rather that than having, well, it's dropped back in again. No, it hasn't. Rather than having that hanging off him. So the scale come off as soon as he got in the net, or in the bowl. It left a tiny little flap of skin, so what I do is I just trim them with my kit, dried the area off, put a drop of tamardine on, and then it'll be good and golden. This is the one that come up from Mars. This is the one they named Lazarus. It come from us, and then it went down to Mars, and one day it decided it was going to go down the end of the garden. And Dad found him all bruised and battered, but got him in the pond, nursed him back, and look at him now. He's absolute, I say he, it might even be a she, quite possibly a she. And yeah, this one's going to be moved on. What size is she? A good 41 cm. But that's our Lazarus sorted. And before you all start shouting, but you didn't do that to the Tancho. I know I didn't. And there's a reason for that. It's because she has regular salt baths. Salt baths are working. So why change what I'm doing on that one that is working? And I'll say for Lazarus, it was literally, that scale's been loose for Christ knows how long now. It was going green in places. So yeah, it's better off than hanging around where it could catch and tear his skin, because that's the problem with Deutz fish. They lose scales very, very easily, and because they haven't got a lot of scales, because it's been bred out of them, there's not a lot there to hold the scale pocket for the scales that it does have. So if you damage the scale, then you end up damaging the skin as well. It's just one of the things you've got to deal with when you're keeping Deutz fish, you know. The worst time for catching scat eels is netting up. Big secret with netting up is not to chase them. And this was something that was always taught to me by, well, first taught to me by Mark Davis out at Cutbrook Koi Farm. And all you need to do is just gentle movements and cut off the exits, and then gently herd them to where you want them to be. But you've always got to be present and mindful that there is some point one fish or another is gonna try fucking skating up that fucking net. Now if they do that, one, they could damage themselves as they're coming off the net, because they'll come off the net and then you don't know where the fuck they're going. I had a visit last year from Davey, Black Country Koi bloke, and oh mate, we shit a brick. We was bowling up fish to have a look at, and literally, I got to say, it is fucking something to do with the Sagis. Let's say the Snower Sagi was playing ball today, but usually the Sagis are a nightmare, absolute nightmare, fucking psycho fish. Well anyway, I'm netting it up, and all of a sudden it's gone skating up the net and headed down towards the fucking back fence where there was a gap. Oh mate, you should have seen me fucking up over, and me and David fucking shit. Fucking hell, you know, Susan's best fucking fish, and oh my word, but luckily enough, he didn't damage himself. Well, she didn't damage herself, but they're fucking psycho, they're my Sagis, I'm telling you. Must be why I like them. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit.
later.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, cubs, yes, I'm finally back down in the filter house after doing lots and lots of roundabout and this and that. Ozone generator. You've all seen the box. I have taken it out of the box and I have plugged it in to see the little thing light up, but that is all I have done. So, what do you get in your box? You get ozone generator operating manual, the ozone unit itself, and I've already put the fittings on for the hose pipe that I'm going to be using. It has got a direction on it, so it comes in the bottom, goes through and then goes out. One thing I have read is you don't have to put the air pump on a timer, just this. So if the air pump is running permanently, then you just need to put this on the timer. But if you want to put the air pump on a timer as well, you can do that as well. But looks pretty good, well put together. Looks like you've got a fairly long lead. One bracket, which I will put on the wall in a momento. Then you also get a wide range of nipples. So we've got these ones which go straight into the flange connector, or you've got two other sizes that you screw into the front, like I've done there. We can get the camera around. See how that one's screwed into there? That's because I'm using the old 4mm or whatever it is airline. So yeah, got lots of screw thin bucksy fittings, different sizes. They'll go upstairs in the pot with the rest of the fittings and fixtures, and yeah, if you ever come to Twisted Towers and need some fittings, just let me know. So that is pretty much all you get. Oh, and you also get your Aquasure warranty and registration, serial number, blah 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 blah. That's in the box. Well, next job's to get it on the wall, isn't it? So you don't want to watch me faffing about with a noise. That's where I'm going to put it, because it's going to be feeding this. Oh, you can't even see it. See that little red airline? That's what it's going to be connected to, which is running from this pump, and for that to be there, that's going to want to be about there. Oh, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh. Nice and easy, just there. Oh, bollocks. Sister-in-law's got me fucking hammered around. We'll just muscle it into the motor, fuck it. That would do. Hey, good job I'm only using little screws and wall plugs, isn't it? No, that's still not going to go in there without some persuasion. I knew I should have grabbed the bigger bit. Oh well, we're here now, aren't we? It's not like it's overly heavy. forgot to pick up the bloody hammer. No, I can't be using my drill as a fucking hammer. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. You will go one way or another. Gonna find you. Gonna get you one way or another. Oh no, my singing shit. That'll do. Now, screws. Hey, there we go. Job. So, now, we'll put that in there. Bugger, so I can pull that out. And I've got to find the screw. Find the screw. I was in Costco with Mum and Pa earlier. Yeah, I'll tell you earlier on today. Gentleman at work at Costco comes walking up to me with his phone in his hand, points to his phone and says, "Is this you?" And I was like, "Yes, mate." He's like, "Oh, I'm just checking you out." Oh, fucking awesome. Well, there you go. That's it. Fitted to the wall. Job done. Now all I've got to do is just snip this airline here, connect it to there, and then I think now I'll actually take that one off. See this red one here, it's connected to this 90. What I will do is I will connect the pipe to the pipe and then come straight up. I'll come behind here. I've got to unwind this. Unwind this, and all we've got to do is we've got to pop that one off there for a second, drop the plug and the cables down behind there because I'm fucking anal. Go, that's that. Right. So yeah, that's that bit. Undo this RO connector down here. And because this end has already been stretched, what I do is I'll go behind there. Yeah, I've got squizzers here anyway. Got squizzers here anyway. That one will go onto there. Like so. and keeping in the spirit of as little pipe work as possible, we'll cut that one there and put that on there like so, which would have sped the airlift up. Jobbed. So that there you go. That's the unit fitted. It's, well, it won't take me 10 minutes, piece of piss. It's going to take me more time running this cable round to go up there to the timer than it is to actually put the unit together. I mean, I've actually got air running through the unit because that pump is on permanently. But as I've read through the instructions, and we will have a quick look through the instructions if I don't skittle my ashtray everywhere. I'll just move some of this cable work around. So just for the minute, because it's a small body of water, I've got to take these curls out of this cable, otherwise it drives me nuts. Just little things. But yeah, because it's only a small body of water and I haven't got my ORP meter yet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on timer, and for the minute I'm going to put it on for 1 hour on, 3 hours off, and we'll go from there. Right, just gloss through these. Ozone Purifier Unit Mark II, operating manually. AquaCell Ozone Purifier Unit helps to prevent common and cure ailments such as bacterial infections, fungal infections, low immune system ulcers, mouth sores, fin rot, parasite infestations. Up to now, the only way to treat such problems were using additives in the water or applied directly to the wound. However, additives can be detrimental to the coil's health, or in some cases life-threatening, and at the wrong quantities or is situational. But if you know the correct volume of your pond, then you won't have a problem, will you? Because you won't be over-medicating or whatever. Anyway, the oxidization process has a huge effect on not only the quality of the water but also the visual aspects. The link between them both is surprisingly similar. The food that we feed our koi is extremely high in protein. Not all of the time of the year. Koi can utilise much more than 25 a year, well, I'll ignore that bit. The monomer is dissolved in the water, making dissolved organic compounds, carbons, DOCs. Bacteria thrive, feeding on high proteins in DNCs. The bacteria will cause ailments such as bacterial infections, fungal infections, blah blah blah. Yeah. Right. Don't want to talk about algae as well. The Ozone Purifier Unit produces ozone. This is the bit we're more interested in. Ozone O3 occurs naturally in the world around us by a combination of oxygen, O2 in the air, and ultraviolet rays, or by the electrical discharge during a lightning storm. On some occasions, you can smell the pungent odour after an electrical storm. Ozone is a natural purifier, meaning no harmful chemicals, byproducts are created. When dissolved in water, ozone decomposes rapidly, forming hydroxyl radicals. Hydroxyl radicals are highly reactive and have a very short lifespan, but they are also potent oxidizers, which are very good at attacking contaminants and safely decontaminating or decomposing organic waste. Once reacted, ozone reverts back to harmless, non-reactive oxygen O2 molecules. And it says here, There you go, there's your oxygen, there's your ozone. As soon as it oxidizes against something, it breaks away and you're left with your O2. That's what I take from it. Yeah, it goes on and on. I don't want to stand here for ages boring the shit out of you. What I will say, it does say in here that ozone and other types of filtration. Ozone should never be placed or used in conventional filtration, mechanical, chemical, or biological, as the life of any aquarium or pond. Ozone nurtures beneficial bacteria. Ozone kills pathogens. Ozone should only be used to purify water and can help eliminate pathogens that can kill fish. Since UV sterilizers can handle high flow rates, it is not recommended that ozone be used in such places of UV units. It is advised that ozone is not introduced directly into a biological filter of any sort, because ozone will oxidize any bacteria it comes in contact with, good or bad. Just like the Vercon, I can't understand how it can differentiate between good and bad bacteria, but we won't go down that rabbit hole. It is advised that ozone is not introduced directly into a biological stage, yet we've done that. When medicating a system, turn off the ozone air and any UV sterilising treatment source, put them back on. Ozone is also safe when salt is used in the aquarium or pond. Something you can't do with certain chemical medications. Is my pond too large for this little unit? Despite the Aquashore ozone unit only admitting a small dosage of ozone, the ORP will continue to rise, thus still resulting in the desired effects even on the largest of applications. The only difference will be the time taken to increase the ORP. For example, a 10,000 gallon pond will take twice as long to reach an ORP of 300 megavolts or millivolts or whatever it is compared to a pond of 5,000 gallons. Well, that's just fucking common sense. They do recommend, ozone is generated by an ozone generator such as an ozone air purifying unit and must be injected into the water or an reaction chamber. This can be done in several methods, such as via a protein extractor, aerator or a venturi. Air is either pushed through the ozone unit with an air pump, or you can have the air pulled through the unit if you're using a venturi. So, if you're using a venturi, what it's saying is your inflow is exactly the same. You just leave that open and then you come out of there, and then you've got the ozone going through your a protein extractor or an ozone reactor to mix the ozone produced with the water as efficiently as possible. Allow the water to have full saturation of ozone, then remove any residual ozone before the water is returned to the pond and aquarium. So me putting it on my airlift, basically, from what I've said, is the ideal place to put it. So yeah, that's the ozone generator. Now I was hoping to go through some fish in the toaster tank, but it's 8:05 now, so yeah, the day has got away from me a little bit. But what I will do is I will pick you back up over tomorrow. In fact, I might not pick you back up tomorrow because we will be down at the forest tomorrow. No, we won't. Tomorrow's Tuesday, you dickhead, you just said that. We should be, touch wood, down at New Forest on Wednesday. And thanks to a generous subscriber, I've now got a power bank, so no worries about chopping the live off halfway through the harvest. We will be there firing on all guns. So as always guys, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you're always great, and we will catch you either tomorrow going through some fish, or we'll catch you Wednesday at New Forest Koi.
That's all, cupcakes.